Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness. The changeling, the dreaming kingdom of apples. Adhene, the lonely? Question mark? Nah, that's not true. Adhene the glorious, we'll say that. We set this scene in the dreaming of Brighton Beach. The skies lately have churned with thunder and malice as a dark voice speaks to every single one of the denizens of the dreaming. That is wrong as well. I should say inhabitants of the dreaming, for the denizens are the denizens, and they are different from those fakes. It is aware that Kal'ash has a small pyre burning, has his wings clapped behind his back, with his battle axe resting beside him, as he seems to be humming a tune, whilst looking up at the fire at times, and then looking into the sky once more, and looking over the Chimerical Ocean. Narakina Marafo Maheto Sinama Madna Irina Dezo Mokase Laina Imelaze Unkrea.
And while he's doing this, Ismay, out getting some air, some time in the dreamings, time away from the gray world, she sees this pyre, and as she slowly approaches, it's got somebody she's seen before, somebody she's somewhat visually familiar with, though they haven't had many long conversations. She's had some things on her mind, especially since yesterday, and so maybe he will have some helpful information. As she slowly approaches, her feathers stark black compared to the white I think they were last time he saw her.
Yep.
So, good evening.
Say, Oh, hello, Ismay. Good evening to you too.
May I join you?
Yes.
She will come a bit closer, enjoying the warmth of the fire compared to the feeling of snow that's been falling in Manhattan lately, and possibly even further. She hasn't really gone that far exploring the snow. I was wondering if you could answer some questions for me.
I can only do my best.
In your time in the Grey World, do you remember much of home?
I remember it.
Do you remember any of the traditions in regards to taking a partner? What is allowed, what is not?
I know how it is amongst my tribe. The denizens of the dreaming all have different rights of mates. The fair bulk do it as a show of strength or a sign of power. I do not know how the Fuwaf do it. The Karamets don't do it at all, I do believe. The Arachne kill each other with their very presence. Hmm.
I see. Do you know the man who is in charge of the areas of Manhattans and such around here for our people?
Mosianare was the war leader of the war. He was the fair bulk who united the denizens against the kingdom.
Do you know of any rules he put in place for mating? Since we are in his under his rule, I would assume.
I think for us it'd be do as you wish, but I do not know if he had put any rules in place.
I will have to speak to him then.
With Mosinari,
Yes.
Mosinari is a creature of fire. Not in a. And he thinks for a moment. Not in a way that he is set on fire, but the way he moves, the way he talks, the way he acts. With Mosinari, it feels like if you make a misstep, he will rip your heart out of your chest and eat it.
Do not make mistakes then.
Yes. I followed him during the war.
Do you remember the older wars? The ones they call the War of the Trees?
Yes, I remember the Tesseraconta.
Yes, the Tesseract. Which side did you fight for?
We, Firbolg, are the creations of the nightmare of the Fomorian courts. I fought for the Fomorian courts.
She nods.
It was strange. I cannot remember who, but someone told me that I wasn't so different from she. She and Firbolg, we were both created as rulers. One just by a dream, and the other by nightmares.
I can see that. You are like mirrors of each other. Similar in some ways, but yet so starkly different.
I'll not deny that I've not seen similarities, but to be compared to she is vulgar and revolting.
This is not a comparison that I would have brought up.
No, I was the one who started that one. Until someone told me.
I don't remember who I fought for. I've forgotten much from the Grey World. I'm trying to remember though.
Do you remember why we came here. Why the denizens came back to the Grey World.
I remember explosions and it's like holes were ripped.
Home was torn apart. Our lands destroyed. The only safe haven remained to be the home of the Norns, and no denizen is welcome there, for they are the goddesses of fate. Without lands, we came here.
Have you thought of beseeching the Norns for guidance on where to find a new home? Make offerings, and that is what you do to the gods, yes?
They say that some already did, and they were pointed towards this place.
But was that just for them or for everybody?
I do not know.
There is a Fuath. She's of the snakes. Nosehorn is her name. She is going to go to the Norns, beseech them for guidance, make offerings and such. It is very far, and she has asked me to go with her. I am not a strong warrior, and there is much in the dreaming, both of the dreams and of the nightmares, that are not friendly. A warrior would be helpful.
If I can be of help to the denizens, then I will do so. I must speak with this nose horned then.
There is a library where you can find her in the Grey World, or you can search in the mists. She hunts there.
All right. And I'll speak with the snake.
The snakes make me
Oh,
nervous.
yes. Snakes in many dreams and nightmares are seen as omens of the end. How have you been experiencing your time here?
It has been eventful. I have met these people. They are called the FBI. They are creatures of banality, and it is nauseating just being around them. They have whole buildings. They're just buildings of banality.
I wonder then if they are perhaps a different name for these Dantean that I've heard so much about.
I do not know. I know that the She Malgrim and some of them are going hunting for them on Sunday.
Hmm. I see. Margrim asked for my aid. I still find it hard to believe that a she asked a Firbolg for aid.
Maybe it is a sign that not all she are complete idiots.
Hmm. Time will tell. As Kronos slumbers, time will tell.
Did you often take slaves?
Hmm. You mean in the first days?
At any time.
At any time. I prefer to do my own labor. Using others. I prefer the structure of discipline and power. Slaves are not power.
She kind of cocks her head and looks at you.
They're objects.
Yes, some say that having more objects shows that you are powerful, for you can take said objects. It never made much sense to me.
Perhaps. Then again, uh, never mind.
What?
No, I was just thinking about this strange courting system that changelings use.
Oh?
If a single partner, it's weird. You have your mates and then you have concubines around them. That is how it should work.
Yes. I do not understand why they would limit themselves so.
Perhaps somewhere in their nobility they thought that this was the right thing.
It had to have started somewhere, but where I do not know. Do you have a mate?
I do not. My mate died in the war.
You are a strong warlord. You should find a new mate.
Perhaps. I am in no rush.
We have forevers.
That we do. As Kronos slumbers, time will tell.
Nam.
And he'll throw another piece of wood on the fire to keep it burning.
I heard that an Adhene married a changeling last year. Did you hear of this?
I did not. What is this?
It is the final step of their courting.
Another something complicated. But so there's a changeling and an Adhene together as mates.
Yes,
It's weird. Strange.
it makes sense that the changelings would seek that which is closest to the dreaming, something strong and powerful them to reconnect them.
They are part human, though. A changeling and an Adhene.
Yes, I found out last night at a Thanksgiving party.
Strange. It's weird.
Would you see them put to death for it?
Why? Have laws been broken?
I don't know. That is why I want to speak to Mo, to know if there are laws in these regards. It is not often he will hold court, so maybe I will see you there then.
I do not think most Cianare holds court. I think he holds tribal meetings.
That is much the same, I think. I will have to read.
Perhaps.
And she just kind of stares into the fire for a little bit. Runs her hand over her where her heart is. Like, oh, I don't want my heart ripped out. I am not the most familiar with Firbolg. Is there any rules I should know to avoid breaking when dealing with such a warlord?
Show the needed respect. It Firbolg demand respect each in a different way. Most Cianare's presence it is intimidating. but it radiates power. And that power demands respect.
How does he like his respect shown?
I do not know. I have never been in great contact with most Cianare. I was a mere soldier, a fighter in the war.
I see. I will show respect.
And he will nod. Is there anything else I can answer a question for you? Anything else you need?
No. I think that is all the questions I have now.
Okay.
If I die, I will probably ask what I did wrong, but that is all.
I do not think most Cianare would kill a denizen without good reason. I think.
Okay, that is good, because I do not want to die. Thank you, Kal'ash.
You are welcome, Ismay. If you so wish, you may stay here and join me at this fire.
I would like that.
And he'll throw another piece of wood at it.
She will sit there enjoying the warmth. And I guess if there's nothing else,
Nope.
that's where this scene will end. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.